Tommy Temple, you too king. I'm a two, but I ain't gonna chip. I came from 10 to 8, served easy rounds. Out in Alberta, where the Rockies rise, Tommy Temple streaming, lighting up the skies. From the lake house, chilling, hot tub steaming hot. He's dropping truth bombs, giving all he's got. Talking politics, conspiracies, and news. Trolls in the chat, but they can't confuse conservative heart with a mic drop flair. Tommy's got the world tuning in from everywhere. Tommy Temple, YouTube king, rocking the streams, hear the people sing. Super chat, popping channel membership soar. Alberta's proud son, respected evermore. Multi-stream master, restreams his game. Antifa's calling, but he's fanning the flame. Mustang Cobra GT rolling down the road. He bike cruising, yeah, he's breaking the code. Independence flows like the mountain streams. Tommy's got the vision, living out his dreams. From the latest news to the wildest fight, he's sparking debates under starry nights. Tommy Temple, YouTube king, rocking the streams, hear the people say. Super chat, popping channel membership soar. Alberta's proud son, respected evermore. Go! Respected evermore. Worldwide they watch from near and far. Tommy's got the vibe, he's a streaming star. Trolls try to trip him, but he's standing tall. Mic drop moment, yeah, he's got it all. Hot tub sessions, lake house in the glow. Rocky Mountain spirit where the free winds blow. He's calling out the noise, keeping it real. Tommy Temple's heart is made of steel. Tommy Temple, YouTube king, rocking the streams, hear the people sing. Super chat, popping channel membership soar. Alberta's proud son, respected evermore. Yeah, respected evermore. So raise a glass to Tommy, the man, the myth, streaming for the truth, giving spirits a lift. From the Rockies to the world, his legend will grow. Tommy Temple, forever stealing the show.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks everyone for joining us here tonight. Just, it's a sort of a nothing special night. I just thought I'd go live here and talk to the chat a little bit. We got CJ in there. Good to see you in the chat. Bring that up here, saying hi to us, just in case you're popping in here later or watching a rerun of this or something. You'll be able to see a little bit of the chat in here. Good to see you. Shelly is in there. Shelly G is me. Oh, G is me. Oh, okay. Oh, is that your real name, Shelly? G? Okay, gotcha. We've got in here CJ in here. Hey, CJ. Sounds like an RV thing to do. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Talk about a couple of things going on here. I mean, making the rounds a little bit, going into other people's chats and trying to be friendly with some of the other streamers out there. And it's pretty funny because there are a lot of streamers that are not that friendly. Let me talk about them here tonight. Yeah, and we'll go with that. First up, I'd like to say there's the Ryan Jesperson show. Ryan Jesperson show. I'll bring him up. I didn't put him up on the thing there, but you're going way too hard on. You don't ban people, but you time people out. You got Johnny, your sidekick there, that just bans or times people out like crazy, to the point that you don't understand that when you time people out, they go away. They don't come back. They don't like your show when you do that, when you time people out. And, I've heard from a lot of people in your chat, Ryan Jesperson, talking to you, and Johnny, especially you, Johnny, your sidekick there, that's all you guys do is time people out. Anybody that has anything decent to say, all I said was, hey, finally a reasonable guest, and you time me out. You time me out for saying something as simple as that. Like, come on, you guys are such snowflakes there. You get butthurt over any little thing, or if you say anything that's a little bit negative towards the LGBTQ community or transvestites or something like that, you just go berserk and just start timing people out like crazy. All the conservatives in there have complained that you guys are going way too hard on timing people out. So, hey, what ends up happening is that people unsubscribe from your channel and they go elsewhere, or boycott your stream. And what does that do for you? It just gets you fewer viewers, or you end up becoming what's known as an echo chamber, and what do you want? An echo chamber of just like-minded people around you, and nothing else. You don't hear the other side of the story, and you spout off your stuff all the time, whatever, and have your side of the story and get left-wing guests on there. And, that's all it is. And, people don't like that. You don't have as big of an audience, and you might not care, but if somebody like me, I live in Edmonton, and we see that. Oh, hang on a second here. Let me get this phone call here. We have a phone call coming in. Yeah, just stand by. I'm live on the air here right now, and actually, let me put on another little ditty here for you. Stand by. Stand by. Okay. As soon as I go live, then we get the phone calls coming in here. But anyways, back to you. So when you time people out, and I know people in my channel complain about exactly the same thing. So I've done what needed to be done a long time ago, which is I've taken almost everybody's wrench away. So if your wrench is taken away and you're in the chat and you notice that there aren't any mods, that's pretty much why. Because I understand that, I get butthurt when somebody times me out in somebody else's chat. So, needless to say, you probably get butthurt when somebody times you out in my chat as well. So I'm going to just prevent people. And, people do that, and I hear it from people because they email me all the time. And you can email me at TommyTemperShow@gmail.com. But people email me all the time saying, hey, I get timed out, or I'm put in the tank for not doing anything. So I'm just going to let everybody do whatever they want to do and not have mods in here, or reduce the number of mods, and we'll maybe take it from there. So if you used to have a wrench and you notice that you don't have a wrench anymore, it's not because they don't like you. Don't take it personally. Just remember that some people with wrenches have used them indiscriminately, and people have gotten butthurt over it. So we want to have everyone coming in here, and I don't care if you're a left-winger with left-wing comments, and whether you're a troll or whatever. I don't especially want trolls to be taking over the chat or whatever. But on the other hand, if you're a left-wing person and have left-wing views, I don't care. Come on in and have fun. Join the fun. If you're a right-winger, hey, good for you as well. If you like Trump, good. If you like Biden, good. Hey, doesn't matter to me. Everyone is welcome to have their own views, and I don't want to be making this like an echo chamber of just let's say left-wing people, a extreme left group or something here, or extreme right-wing group. Let's have it so that everyone is able to say whatever they want and do what they want. And that's what we're doing here. Hey, Spin City News, good to see you. Yeah, I know I gave you a wrench the other day and I had to take it away already. But it wasn't because of anything you did. But I'm honing down on the wrenches, and then we will slowly give back wrenches to people as necessary. We'll see what happens. But anyways, the other thing is I went into Rachel Gilmore's chat just minutes ago. I've never ever been in her chat ever, and she's talking about the climate and oil pipelines and stuff like that. The stuff that some people in Canada want. And she's going, oh, the climate is going to be affected by all this stuff, and oil pipelines. We don't need oil pipelines. Leave the oil in the ground. Whatever, that kind of an attitude. Whatever, that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Spin City. I know I'm going to get some backlash from doing that. But and then she times me out, or her mods time me out. I don't know if it's her or her mods, but all I can say is, Rachel Gilmore, shame on you and your mods for timing me out the first time in your chat ever. First time ever. And all I was saying was you were talking about the climate, and I was giving you a little bit of the other side of the story, or pipelines or whatever. And I was saying the other side of the story. But no, apparently your chat is nothing more than an echo chamber of left-wingers. And, you're going to be stuck in that rut. And, if you like spending a bunch of money on climate change and on paying for carbon taxes and stuff like that, well, good for you. But I don't think it's good for everyone in Canada. I think that we're being bankrupted by guys like Carney and his net zero WEF agenda and the rest of that crap. And it's not good for Canada at all. We have to, stand up against that. And I definitely did not vote for Carney, and did not want him to come in there and push all of his agenda without even getting the okay from everybody in Canada. So screw him. And, what he needs to do is, things like Antifa. He needs to make them a terrorist organization, because they're just going around doing the things that the left wingers in Canada. It's like Antifa is like the left wing arm, where they come out and do stuff, vandalism and poke you and cause crap for you whenever you go to any kind of an event or whatever. So there you go. It's not good for any of us up here in Canada to have things like Antifa. But you're pushing the WEF agenda. It's not even things that Canadians want. The WEF is a world globalist organization that is trying to push their agenda on all the countries of the world, and you're just a sucker in there doing the WEF stuff to enrich yourself and the Brookfield Corporation that you own shares in. So shame on you for doing what you're doing, and shame on all of the liberals out there that know exactly what you're doing, Mark Carney, and they're like, oh, elbows up, let's go along with it. We think it's a good idea. No, it's not a good idea. It's all bullshit, and we're sick and tired of it already. So that's why I'm in here talking about stuff like that. And then there's Canada RV. I haven't gone in his chat in a long time, really, an awful long time, Canada RV. And, I even invited you over to my place if and when you ever made it to Alberta. I don't even know where you are now. Holed up in some motel room somewhere. And I come in your chat there, and you put up the StreamYard link to invite people up on your panel. And you boot me off the panel, or you tell me you're going to boot me off the panel. So, yeah, I gave you the finger just to show you, because what else could I do in a visual element to tell you that's not a good thing to do. But, he booted me out of his StreamYard, and then I come back in his chat, and then he boots me out of his chat there. So, not good. Yeah, I'm making more enemies out there in the world. I'm not really thinking of going back in Rachel Gilmore's chat there because of her mods being so butthurt. So they're just a bunch of snowflakes over there that end up timing you out for saying anything. Oh, I know what it was. She was talking about Diagolon. She's such a sucker. if anybody knows anything about Diagolon is a made-up Canadian right-wing, so-called extremist group, which it's not even real. It's just a fake thing. Diagolon is a made-up thing. It's a fake thing, and it's done, as a like a fake way of trolling the left-wingers of the world, or trolling anybody and everybody out there. And Rachel Gilmore has just fallen for it, just like the media, just like the liberals. They've all fallen for it. It's just like crazy. And, I come in there and try and educate them to tell them that, what, Diagolon is not real. It's fake. And you guys are falling for it, and you're being suckered in and getting triggered by it. And all they do is just delete my comments and time me out. So I can't even type in their chat. So, that's basically what Rachel Gilmore's little chat is there. It's a bunch of lefties that think that, the sky is falling and we're all going to die if there's going to be climate change and this kind of crap. And we better spend a bunch of money and funnel it to who the hell knows where that is absolutely not going to help the climate. And, that we're so worried about Diagolon that, oh my God, Diagolon, we better do something about Diagolon because it's a fake thing that isn't real, and it's just there to troll you. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yeah, those, some of the things that I was just kind of going around the internet there today, just going at other people's channels and just checking out what's happening. And, I get booted, I get timed out, I get, just, hey, if you don't want me to be in there and to do stuff, well, to heck with you, is about all I can say. Stand by 1 second here. I'll be right back. I just need to do a bit of cleaning up in the back end of the stream here, just to make sure a couple of switches are turned on. Stand by. Thanks for joining us. If you're on YouTube, on Facebook, or on X, we're broadcasting on all three platforms at the moment. And let me just turn a couple of switches on some of the back end here, just so that we can get things set up for there we go. That one's done. That one's done. Let me double check the customization here. We need to have subscribers only turned on for 1 minute. And we need to have slow mode for 5 seconds turned on. Hang on. And we're on the vertical stream. And we're on the horizontal stream. If you're just watching here right now, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit during this stream. If we can hit 8,900, we're at 98 right now. So 2 more subs and we'll be at 8,900 subs, which is kind of a bit of a landmark here. So thanks a lot, anyone and everyone that is going to subscribe to us here. At the moment, I just have to turn on my subs only here so that people cannot comment unless you've been a sub for at least 1 minute, and turn my slow mode on so we don't get bombarded by some kind of a bunch of bots or stuff like that. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, hang on. I think I've got it all tuned in there. Looking good. Okay, let's just look at the chat there, see what's going to happen, see what anyone wants to talk about, see what is happening there today. We've got the Carney remark there that he's saying "so what" to Trump. That was a big thing. It's going all over the news there. A reporter asked him, "When's the next time you're going to be visiting with Trump, or why aren't you visiting with Trump?" And he says, "So what? So what? So what if I'm not wanting to meet up with Trump?" Mama Red, good to see you. If anyone notices you don't have any wrenches, I've removed all wrenches except for just a very, very few mods. And most everyone that had a wrench there before doesn't have a wrench. Oh, who cares? Yeah. Who cares? That's what it was. Who cares? Who cares? Are you going to meet up with Trump? Why aren't you meeting up with Trump? What's the deal? And he goes, who cares? So, I took everyone's wrench, if you notice, except Quack. Quack is in there. Quack I've actually met in person. So there are a couple of people that I have met in person that still have a wrench. Quack, you're one. So if you come into the chat there, Quack, turn on subs only for 1 minute and slow mode for 5 seconds. If you know how to do that, you can figure out how to do that into the back end there, just to make sure that's turned on. I've already turned that on here yet. I was just doing that just a minute ago. But thanks a lot for tuning in here. Yeah, what was the deal with Mark Carney? You know, I think that Mark Carney is just such a scumbag. It's unbelievable. He's he's all for himself, and every single thing that he's doing, not every single thing, but most of what he's doing with big announcements with millions of dollars appear to be benefiting the Brookfield company. Why is that? Have you been following that? Have you been noticing that? It's like unbelievable. Like I follow a few other podcasters out there, like Moose is Loose. You gotta, if you're in Canada, follow Moose is Loose and check out his stream. And he really gives you good updates on what Mark Carney is doing in Canada. I'm not going to go over all of that, but go over to his stream and check it out. And why is it that everyone is calling me like a fascist, a racist, misogynist, white supremacist, a bigot, xenophobic, transphobic, Islamophobic? It's like, what's the matter with you people out there? What do? Wake up in the morning and you want to be finding out or wondering who you can call some kind of a name? Like, it's unbelievable what these people are up to. It's like you can't say anything about anybody without getting some kind of retribution and people to be backlashing you with that. CJ in there, you're looking good in green, by the way. Thanks a lot. If anybody and everybody that is a member of my channel, that is a paid member of my channel, thanks a lot for those of you that have bought other people paid memberships, or that you bought a membership to my channel. Do appreciate that. I was just checking Facebook as well. As a matter of fact, I just got a payment from Facebook. They said, you have money sitting here waiting for you. And I go, oh, I do? So I went over and signed up for their program over there. And I'm not sure exactly. Steve Sadek, hey, good to see you over there on Facebook from Oshawa. Good to see you. And I had some money sitting for me, $100 sitting there on Facebook, because I just signed up with them a month ago. So actually I got made from them $73 in the last month. How I made it, I have absolutely no idea. Whether it's just the fact that I'm streaming my show over there and they're playing it and they're playing commercials or something on it. I don't know how exactly it works, but somehow it's working like that. So thanks to Facebook over there for throwing a few bucks my way there to keep the things going. Roast Wars, good to see you in there. That's used to be known as Crackhead Kenny. He used to like Defender of Ants, but is now kind of understanding where Defender of Ants is coming from, and is maybe against Defender of Ants. And Defender of Ants just went to court there yesterday, I think it was, and I don't know. He's happy of whatever the outcome was. I think his court got delayed until January. So, it's just delay, which actually, if you're watching what's going on, it's a good thing, because it's, more months of him sitting there with a cloud over his head, wondering what's going to happen to him, whether he's going to go to jail or whatever. And really, if it was me and I had a bunch of charges against me, I would want to get those over with as soon as possible and not be going to, having a stay and, having your court be put off for months and months and months, because all it does is it leaves a cloud over your head until the court actually comes up and you get your sentencing. Yeah, you're against DOA now. I know. Well, it's because he threw you under the bus, just like he does to anybody. I'm waiting for the day when David B gets thrown under the bus. Guys like that, people that have his financiers, the people that have donated a lot of money to him. Eventually, he does throw people under the bus, and it doesn't take a whole lot for him to do that. Yeah, Mama Red, you know what I mean? F Ant there. Yeah, exactly. There's Fry. Fry TV still has a wrench. Hey, Fry, good to see you in there. He's one of the few people that still has a wrench in here, because he doesn't abuse the wrench. I don't think he's ever timed anyone out. There are some people that come in here and, try and make fun of Fry or say stuff about him that he doesn't like, but I'm pretty sure Fry is really, he doesn't really want to use that wrench there. Oh, I was watching speaking of DOA, I was watching one of his really old videos when he got turfed out of the convoy, and he did a video, and he was talking about, getting turfed out and the security, and how Rat Rod was in there, and then he was badmouthing every streamer that was in there, like Oreo and all of the rest of them, even some of the guys in the trucks and stuff like that. And then I watched it. I talked about it. I don't know, maybe DOA watched me talking about it, because I went there back to find that video, and the video was gone. He deleted it or hid it on his channel. And his channel is not even Defender Advance. In fact, I don't think that he ever had a channel that was actually named Defender Advance. It was always his other name there, whatever the name of his business was there, that he was selling stuff on eBay, because that's what he really did, is he started that channel and then used that to do his streaming, and just renamed it as far as handle. You can make a name of your channel is different than what it is when you first register it. And that's why you guys here, you can see that. And I don't know why YouTube is doing that, but they're getting away from putting your handles up there on the chat, and they're going back to whatever it was, like the @ like right there, homeless bat man creature me, and 5926. Like, that's how you registered your channel. So everyone has got their thing up there the way they registered their channel. Like Part of Bonza, you must have registered yours with that exact name, or Jen De Leon 5. Or Bob Cox dash CE2FO, because Bob Cox wasn't long enough. Me, I was able to, initially register my channel as Tommy Temper's Show. So it actually is what it is. I haven't changed it, and it still is what it is. But go over Bob Cox. I saw you over in RV. Canada RV's channel there. Canada RV, he banned me from his channel, whatever, and banned me from his StreamYard. And he didn't say why either. At least if you're going to ban somebody, at least, be nice enough to say, well, I'm banning you because you said A, B, C, D, E, and I didn't like it. Because what else can it be when people don't ban you? They ban you because of something you said, obviously. Either you typed it in your chat, or you said it on your channel. Yeah, Bud Files, good to see you. Hey, thanks for popping in here. You got Fry TV, Mama Red in there, Honk Tube in there. Lots of good people. I saw a whole bunch of other people that popped in here. Part of Bonza. Let's see who else there that I might have missed right here. Fry, like right there, you see somebody, no diggity, saying something about Fry there. And his no diggity going to get banned by Fry? Not likely, because it's all rhetoric, it's all lore, it's all the internet, and who really gives a hell? Who hell in a handbag? Railroaded. Hey, RB can be temperamental without a doubt. Yeah, well, it's like I don't know, and yet he's going, oh yeah, he wants some people to come up on his panel. Drops his StreamYard link, and then you come up to be on his panel, and then he just ends up, banning you from Streamlink. So, what? Do you want people to come around your channel, or you want people to just go, oh, well, if he is going to do stuff like that, I'm just going to unsubscribe from him, and he's going to be, languishing, doing his own thing. If you're just watching the stream here tonight, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit that 8,900 on the sub thing there. Oh, I don't even have that sub thing on here. I usually have that on here to some degree, but I don't have it on this stream here. Hang on a second. Let me get that sub thing up here. Cam one. Okay, subs. This is it here. Let me just do a copy of this thing here. And let me just bring it into the studio here. Stand by. I've got the technology. Paste that in there. And where's subs? Subs are in there. Looking good. Faded in there. Okay, so that number right there is my sub number, 8898. Look at that number. I missed it when it went to 8888. And thanks a lot to Spin City and some of the other guys there that gave me a room raid and over from some of the guys there associated with Tommy Boy out there over in Portland doing his thing. Even getting a shout out from Tommy Boy there. So I never abused my wrench. Yeah. Well, the problem is, Bob, is that when I gave out too many wrenches, and don't feel bad that I took your wrench away. I took almost everybody's wrench away. There's maybe about 4 people that still have wrenches. That's about it. Fry TV is one of them. But when I went over and did my thing, I got a bunch of subs there because of Tommy Boy and the friends that are associated with Tommy Boy. So I do appreciate that. Some new people and stuff like that. Room raid, yeah, exactly. MM Media, I joined your channel a few years ago via a room raid from another channel. Yeah, exactly. Not familiar with Cowboys Mosh. Yeah, Cowboys Mosh, he's a streamer. Lately, he's been doing card games and stuff like that. Get some people on a panel and they play card games. And he goes out to stream some live music events there, or once in a while a lake or something like that, or the ocean, that kind of thing. Tommy, did you take Ron's wrench? Yeah, I did. I took almost everybody's wrench away. Mama Red, I took a Mama Red's wrench. Honk Tube's wrench. I also, with the game here, with the Botrix games, you know how you can go like exclamation mark roulette and then your number of points that you want to gamble. I've also gone in there and gave people that didn't have any points a whole bunch of points so that you can gamble your points away and see if you win anything with the Botrix thing. I also have gone in and I've removed a whole bunch of things with the Botrix because Botrix was, like, I thought, spamming the chat saying, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. I also turned on the commenting to have it, because you can have it turned off, or you can turn on, it's like I think it's more of a profanity type thing, that if you swear in there, that it might do its thing. Yeah, exclamation mark gamble, and then a number like 60 or 20 or something like that, 20 or whatever. Gamble wrench, yeah. So, yeah, I made some changes. I also took off the exclamation mark link, So you cannot drop your link anymore. Only a mod can drop links in the chat there now. I'm not going to be having people coming in here and spamming the chat with their channels and stuff like that. You know, if there is some kind of an important link or something like that, then we'll have to ask a mod to drop a link or whatever. So anybody that does have a wrench, you're way more important in the channel now than ever before. And like I say, the reason for taking the wrenches away is that the people with wrenches ended up abusing the wrenches, and then I had people that were butthurt because of it, and then were basically leaving the channel, and my number of subs would go down because people are being timed out all the time or put into the tank, and then I have to go in there and deal with it. Newfie Princess in the channel. Good to see you there, Newfie. Haven't seen you in the channel for a while. Hopefully you're doing well with Sticker Chick and the Ant and whatever. Yeah, Sticker Chick is another personality. She's, anybody that calls themselves or thinks of themselves as being the head of Antifa or whatever it is, they're the chairman of Antifa or any kind of bullshit like that. You're not going to be a friend of ours at all. And for you to be associated with Antifa and saying that you're Antifa, and then to be supporting DOA, Defender of Ants, well, that tells you, what side of the whole spectrum that Defender of Ants is on there. And if he meets up with you and stands on the other side of the J6ers, whatever, counter-protesting the J6 protesters, well, it's just a bunch of lefties there. Yeah, Sticker Chick. The one that puts on too much makeup. People complain about the way she look and stuff like that. Sticker Chick. Come on. Shame on you for supporting Defender of Ants there. Like, you don't really even know DOA. DOA throws everybody under the bus. Everybody. Eventually, Sticker Chick, you'll get thrown under the bus. Just like Crackhead Kenny is thrown under the bus. Just like Tommy Temper is thrown under the bus. Just like Red is turned under the bus, just like Newfie Princess is being thrown under the bus. DOA throws everybody and anybody under the bus. How about Vaughn? Worse yet, he even spent enough money to buy Ant 4 new tires for his vehicle, and then he throws her under the bus. Holy jeez, like unbelievable. So look for that to happen to you. Partially he does it for the drama effect of it, so that more people will watch his channel. But at the end of the day, he did stuff that got him in trouble with the law, and now everyone is laughing at him and going, ha ha ha, bad on you for not knowing the difference between right and wrong and not knowing what the laws are. If you knew what the laws are, you would not do things that are against the law. If you know not to jaywalk across the street and you go ahead and jaywalk and you get caught, well, you're going to pay the consequences. And, shame on the people that are giving him literally thousands of dollars to pay for lawyers and crap like that. Unbelievable the amount of money that he's collecting. I think he collected $10,000 here just recently to pay off a lawyer or something to try and get him off of his felony charges and stuff like that. I think he maybe even still has his wrist ankle bracelet on there. I don't know. Mama Red, does DOA still have his monitor, his GPS monitor, his leg bracelet, so that the court system can, keep him in California? Hey, we got Trix FM in there. Hey, Trix FM. Good to see you. Yeah, well, that's one channel that you want to sub to. So if you want to drop a link to Trix FM, go ahead and do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't worry. Everybody lost their wrench in here except just a couple of people. So it's just the way it is. Hey, I promoted you in Arby's chat to Elm, the Orb live. Oh, yeah. I saw that, Mama Red. Thanks a lot. I saw you say that you watched the Orb channel. We were doing that. Hang on a second. I got another phone call coming in. I'll be right back. Okay, we came back. Yeah, who can lip read? Yeah, well, I'm not talking about anything that is of any relevance. That I could have even put that on the air, and you'd be going, I don't know what he's talking about. So yeah, we have to have a meetup here in Edmonton. We have to do some kind of a meetup with some of the people in Edmonton that come around. I know we had a meetup there once already with some of the people in Edmonton, and it worked out really well. We had a dinner, and I think I even paid for the dinner too. It was, but if a whole bunch of people pay, well, I may not pay for it, but if it's just a few people, we'll spread some of the love around there from some of the super chats and stuff like that we get in the channel there. Yeah, we did remove the wrenches there because there were some people that were getting timed out too much, and they were really complaining bad about it. So it ended up being maybe a detriment to my channel here. And after I went to other people's channels and I got timed out for, yeah, you betcha. You're welcome there, Quack. Come to Winnipeg. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Buy you lunch on Portage and Main there at the closest restaurant. But yeah, in Edmonton here, if you live in Edmonton, we'll have to have some kind of a meetup at some kind of a bar or something like that. Have a few drinks. Maybe come on over to Old Strathcona to the one of the breweries down here, and we'll have a meetup. That would be kind of a fun thing. I used to do things where we'd get together in a room and have a meeting and whatever. And I had well, in fact, I still have it, like a speaker set up with microphone and a projector, and do a whole show like that, you know. But nowadays, yeah, we're doing everything online here, and we're talking to people that are all over the world here online, and it's actually more fun here. Yeah, but anyways, I'm located up here in Canada. If you're watching on the vertical, hit that sub button. Let's see that sub number go up there. I'm not seeing it go up one iota. Look at it right there. It's sitting right there at 88.97. Let's see if we can make that 8888. That would be a good thing. Look at, we're only like three subs away. And you know what? It keeps going up and down because I was 2 subs away from 8,900 a little while ago, like yesterday. And it's actually gone down. So I've actually lost a sub there. So I don't know what's with that. It's kind of a crazy thing that's going on there. Mama Red said, I didn't time folks out on your channel, Tommy, to be clear, but no wrench is cool, but saying I misused when I didn't, that's not cool. No, I never said that you in particular misused your wrench. No, you know, and the whole problem is that when I'm sitting here, and if you've ever operated on a PC StreamYard, what you see on your panel on StreamYard is not indicative of what's happening in the YouTube channel. So when somebody gets timed out, I don't see who times them out. So it's somebody with a wrench. That's all I know. So when people complain to me, I got timed out, you know, all I can do is go like, hey, you know, there's a ton of people that have wrenches in my channel, and it's somebody with a wrench, and exactly who it is, I don't have no idea. So whether it's you or not, okay, I understand that it wasn't you, but I'm not saying that it was anyone in particular, because I have no idea who it was that was timing people out. It could have been anybody, and I don't want to name names, but you know, like for example, God Rides a Harley, for example. You've had a wrench in my channel for a long time, right? Or Troy, or whoever. And what happens is somebody comes in the channel that doesn't like a particular person, like let's say they don't like Troy, or Troy doesn't like them, or they've had some kind of a fight on some of the channel, then all the person has to do is just pop into my channel, and right away Troy would give them a timeout, you know, or ban them or whatever, and not say anything to anybody as to what happened. So people were getting timed out like crazy, and I wouldn't know who was timing them out. So no, I'm not blaming any one person at all. So sorry if I made you think that, Mama Red. I'm not really trying to say that. So yeah, and it's not cool for me to blame any one person. But all I'm saying is that people got timed out, and the rest is history. Good, thanks. And my only way of getting around it is to do what I did, which is to take away the vast majority of the wrenches out there. And there were a lot too. And there were a lot of people that had wrenches that weren't coming around the channel here too. You know, like I saw a lot of people that I haven't seen in like 6 months or something like that had a wrench in the channel. So there are some people that I'm thinking like, hey, whatever happened to that person? You know what? I'm not seeing them even on YouTube anymore, or coming into chats anymore, or doing lives anymore, because a lot of people that had wrenches were people that had channels and that went live and stuff like that, you know. So this is just a sort of a clean the slate and start fresh type thing. And as time goes on, I'll slowly give people wrenches back. So hopefully you're not butthurt about that. If you're watching over on Facebook, say hi to us there. Give us a share out on Facebook. I don't know where we're going with the stream here, short of, yeah, my subs keep going down. Yeah, I hope your subs keep going down. Thanks a lot, scum dog. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, I hope they don't go down, but they are going down. 88.96. So I had a few people actually unsub from me here. Hey, but if you're watching on the vertical, if you're watching on the vertical, give us a sub. And actually, it's kind of funny. I've been watching my streams because I'm on YouTube, especially, and sometimes there are way more people watching on the vertical than on the horizontal, and it's just because people come and go from that bloody vertical. You know, they're like swiping their phone. You know, yeah, watch this vertical, watch this one. What's this idiot up to? What's this a-hole up to? You know, blah 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 blah. And if they want to say something, and usually they're more rude, right? They'll come in on the vertical as almost like an anonymous guy that you don't even know who the hell it is, and then they'll say something rude to you, and then they'll take off because they get banned or whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. YouTube, what's that? YouTube is lying to you. If they weren't, my 2 additional subs alone are enough to get you over. I've seen at least one other person say they subbed with all 3 of their accounts. Well, that's just it. What people will do is they'll sub with 3 or 4 or 5 of their accounts, you know, and then when I do one of these streams like this, they'll unsub from their accounts that they were subbed up with, you know what I mean? So even though it's one person, so probably one person dropped that down from 88.97 to 94. So because he has 3 alt accounts there, so he unsubbed with 4 of his alt accounts, and now we're at 88.93. So subs are dropping. Oh no, not good. Come on, you guys, we can do better than that. We can do way better than that. It's like the shit has hit the fan. What are we gonna do?
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I am all out of gum.
That's right. So it's time to kick ass here. Come on, you guys. Let's kick ass and sub up a little bit there. Don't unsub, sub up. That's the trolls out there. The trolls are controlling the channel here. I didn't know you follow Scientology protesters. Oh yeah, I follow a lot of Scientology protesters. You know, hey, Ant went over to Scientology specifically because he saw that there were a lot of people that were boots on the ground protesting Scientology. And that is the only reason that he went over to the Scientology thing. No other reason at all. He was headed over to Bug Oreo and Taco Joe, who were on the border doing their thing. He said that. He said, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to bug those guys, whatever, counter protest, whatever they're protesting. And then he sort of caught wind because all of a sudden, out of the blue, came a bunch of protesters, Scientology protesters, which they've kind of died down now because you don't see those Scientology protesters hanging out outside of that French poubelle, or even outside of the Blue Building. You really, they're like there was a flash in the pan where there were a bunch of them doing it, and DOA is not stupid. He's like, oh, I need to build up my subs. I need to build up my channel. I'll go over there and I'll protest that cause, And there was also another guy that was with the convoy that was into Scientology, but he's not into Scientology anymore. That, DOA knew a little bit about Scientology, but was he against Scientology? No, he was all about going over there to get subs for his channel. Above all, DOA is, he's an actor. He calls people a bad actor, but he's an actor. He throws on some Santa Claus outfit or, I don't know, some Viking thing or whatever, or dresses up like a gay guy. He's an actor. He's an actor with a YouTube channel. That's all that he is. And when he calls himself a professional protester, that's part of his act, right? He's just doing that to promote his YouTube channel, to get more subs. And of course, when you get subs and you're running a YouTube channel, you get donations, right? And then you do things on your channel to promote people to donate to you, and he's pretty good at that, like whimpering and crying and, feeling sorry for himself. That makes everybody else feel sorry for them. For example, right now, if I was to say, I'm going to shut the stream down here now unless I get a super chat, then that will, even saying something like that will promote people to super chat you, to go, oh, well, I don't want that to happen. Or, like, I need a new battery for my vehicle. I need $100 for that. Oh man, how am I going to get that $100? I don't know. I need that battery so bad, and then people are out there. They go, I'll help you, because people are so helpful on the internet. They're so willing to help somebody with a cause, or I'm going to jail. I'm going to go to jail. Oh no, I don't want to go in the cage. The cage. Oh my God, the cage. I don't want to be in the cage. Can somebody help me out? All I need is 10,000. Let's set up a GoFundMe, and somebody will actually set up a GoFundMe for him and go, yeah, we need 10,000, and get that money over to him, because we don't want to see him locked up in the cage. No way. It's something that we can't let happen at all. And if you run a channel like this channel right here, and I don't abuse the super chat thing, like I don't sit here and beg people to donate or something like that, but a lot of people do stuff like that, and they abuse the super chat. But YouTube is set up so that people can donate to your channel, and it's like watching a Netflix or something like that. You know how you pay your $20 a month for the Netflix, you're paying for the content type thing, and people come here because they want the content. I understand that, but I don't bug people for the super chat. But on the other hand, if I didn't get some super chats, I wouldn't be doing this at all, really, honestly. And I know that there's guys like Brett out there that don't even monetize their channel, and all they do is they sit there and talk about a certain topic and whatever. He has his channel for that topic, and that's it. Me, I'm just having fun on here, and I've told you guys that. And even back when I started this channel and started getting onto YouTube, my only real reason for it was just for something to do, to have some fun. To have some fun on here. I don't want to make enemies, and you guys know that. I try and be friends with everybody out there. Everybody is welcome in the channel, even Canada RV. Even if you want to call me out. And now I just caught just a wind or a whiff of Canada RV. If you guys know him at all or know anything about what's going on, tell me about what happened with. And there's Julie Smith in there on Facebook. Thanks a lot. Give us a share on Facebook there. Share us out to a couple of groups there. To all of your groups, give us a good share. Quack, if you can do that too, that'd be really good. Yeah, posted you're live on Edmonton Buzz. Check out Edmonton Buzz if you live in Edmonton. That's the new Facebook group that we've just started, and Quack is a mod over there. Just go over to Facebook and type in Edmonton Buzz. As a matter of fact, drop the link to Edmonton Buzz if you can there, Quack. Just in the chat here right now, just go over and get the link from Edmonton Buzz and then drop it in the chat here so that people can join up to that YouTube group or Facebook group, I should say. Yeah, that's good. Go the opposite way there, because we have to make that group a little bit larger there. And the reason for it is because YouTube shut down our other group that I started that was called Edmonton Exposed. Okay, Edmonton Exposed, the YouTube group, had, I forget what we were up to there, whether it was 20, 30, 40,000. There was probably 40,000 people in that group, and YouTube shut the group down because they said there was bullying, because of one thing, because of bullying. And it wasn't because of the people that were running the group are bullying, but it's the people in the chat, right? So the people in the chat will actually ruin a Facebook group, and you can't do anything about it. You can appeal it, and then you go, no, like in 10 seconds, they go, no, appeal rejected. You know, it's like everything is done with bots and crap like that. So, you spend 4 years or whatever building a group to 40,000 people, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. So now we just started Edmonton Buzz to replace that group. So if you're from Edmonton, or if you like to see what's going on in Edmonton and are interested in the oil pipelines, the city of Edmonton, what I'm up to, because I post live stuff when I go out live, or video stuff out in the River Valley and whatever, and then post it on there. So check that out. That's actually a pretty good group. It's just a brand new one, and we need more people over there. Even if you don't live in Edmonton, it's still a good group to check out and see what's going on with me in particular. And I'm kind of thinking of doing a few more vertical shorts, in particular on political type things, like about Carney, about Donald Trump, and stuff like that. Brenda in there. Hey, Brenda, I gave you more points. And by the way, if people didn't have points, or you were down on points, if you used the gambling in the bot there, I gave people a lot of points. Some people I gave 1,000 points. Some people I gave 10,000 points. So don't worry if you want to play around with that and do a little bit of something or other. Tommy's building something, needed the tools back. Well, in a lot of ways, I would give people a wrench just so that you come back to the channel, right? And you have to admit, if you have a wrench in the channel, you're more likely to come back to the channel, right? Because you go, hey, he's live again. You go, oh shit, I got a wrench in this channel. Okay, I'm going to go over there because I'm more of a tough guy in that channel with a wrench than without a wrench, right? Exactly. Tommy acting like he hasn't played wrench games for the last 3 years. Well, hey, most of the time I give people wrenches, and I don't take the wrenches away. Like, how often do I ever take wrenches away? I give people wrenches. If I see that you're like some kind of an extreme lefty type person that is just in here to bug people or whatever, you're not likely to get a wrench. If you're, a quality person that contributes to the chat and has helped out over the years, then you're more likely to get a wrench. That's the way it goes. But my channel is like, I think, a lot better without that load of too many wrenches, and then people doing timeouts of people, and people getting butthurt because they're timed out, and then they unsub from the channel. So that's the reason I took the wrenches away there. I give RV shit last night by telephone while he sat alone in a hotel room after work. Got him to flip his chair upside down and grab me a part number, cursing all the way. Yeah, well, today he was saying his made in China chair there, whatever. I'm not sure what the deal with that was. That's it right there. Edmonton Buzz. You got it. Is it Buzz or more than one Buzz in there? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Thanks a lot, Quack, for dropping that link there. Everybody hit that link right now and join up to that group. That would make me happy if you did that. Yes, we have more homeless shelters in the pipeline, and we will be delivering those homeless shelters, and we'll be doing some live feeds, or doing at bare minimum a video of us doing the song and dance routine, and giving those portable homeless shelters away. And it's right about this time here. We had some of them this summer, but we waited until it's cold here. Now that's gotten a little bit colder, people are actually in need of those shelters. So we'll be giving away those homeless shelters. Yeah, I know. And it's people in the chat that bully, because people are idiots on Facebook. They come in the chat and then they say something to some other person. And then and you know what happened? It happened during the teacher's strike, because my whole group was against the teacher's strike. So everyone was posting stuff that was against the teacher's strike. And then the teachers would come into my chat, and then they would, flag somebody for saying something that they didn't like, or they'd get into fights in the chat, and they would, say something derogatory about the teacher. And then the teacher would, go to YouTube and go, I didn't like what that person said, I'm butthurt, And if you had too many of those teachers, and of course they would be going over to their group and going, let's report all of those people over in Edmonton Exposed. So all the teachers, I'm pretty sure that this is what happened. It was all that group of teachers that ganged up on the group and all the people in the group, and reported so many people that Facebook ended up taking the group down. So thanks a lot, teachers, for doing that. You were definitely part of it, because I saw what was going on there, and it was on the posts that were relating to the teacher strike. So that it had to be something like that. Yeah, but the problem is that mods don't help, on Facebook, because there's way too much. You'll have a post that ends up having 500 comments on it, and you can't go in there and then fighting with the comments, like you're an asshole, you're a this, you're a that, and call them every name in the book, and you can't deal with that. You don't know how to deal with it. Timed out Botrix, and it made Tommy mad. It happens. Yeah, Troy, I saw that you did that. You timed out Botrix, but what I did, Troy, is I went into the Botrix routine, and I took out a whole bunch of the Botrix commands so that it's not sending those things out. You'll notice in this chat here that Botrix is very, very minimalistic here, only sending out stuff every half an hour, and probably half of the stuff that Botrix was coming in and saying is now gone, or put on. You can go in there and you can select whether or not it says it on YouTube or on other platforms. And I deselected YouTube so that it wouldn't say those things on YouTube anymore. So that's what happened. So there you go. Yeah, Troy lost his wrench. Everybody lost their wrenches. Don't feel bad. There's only about 4 or 5 people that have wrenches in here. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I should give Roast Wars a wrench there. Any new people get a wrench. My shout. Roast Wars is actually Crackhead Kenny, if you know him from DOA. He used to be a sidekick of DOA's there until DOA threw him under the bus. So he changed his name there now, and he's doing something else there. Yeah. Do you really trade those doghouses for favors? No, we just actually give them out to people that are in need, and people actually love them. So we're definitely going to be doing that again. Roast Wars is Crackhead Kenny. If you knew of Crackhead Kenny, who was a good friend and supported DOA, and then DOA and him got into some kind of a tiff, and then DOA threw Crackhead Kenny under the bus there, and Crackhead Kenny's got probably nothing good to say about DOA there now. So there you go. But that happens, and DOA does that to a lot of his friends there. Like, he'll use you until he doesn't need you. Is the routine. We've seen it happen over and over again. And like I said, just wait till someone like David B gets thrown under the bus there. That'll be a good laugh, especially seeing that David B has donated so much money to DOA. Eventually, they'll get into some kind of a tiff there, and it'll happen because there were other people that donated big money to DOA that he threw under the bus. Look at Vaughn, for example. Like I said before, she donated enough for him to buy. He said, "Oh, I need to do 4 tires. I need 4 tires for my van," and Vaughn donated the money to him to buy those tires. And then he goes and throws her under the bus after that. He can never be friends with anybody for long. DOA is a loner. He's all about himself, and it's DOA by himself 99% of the time. Once in a while, he meets up with somebody. And, that's the way it goes. KK's a snitch. Yeah, well, yeah, Door 150. Yeah, well, I don't know if you like, or you're a friend of, or you're a supporter of a DOA. I don't know, maybe you are, but not me. I never was really too one way or the other way about DOA for the longest of time. I never said anything negative about him for years and years and years and years. I restreamed him a lot. He said, "Tommy, I don't have a problem with you restreaming me or anybody restreaming me." He didn't care if somebody used his content because he knew he's smart enough to know that if somebody used his content, it would actually be promoting him because people would go, "Oh, who's that guy you're restreaming? Oh, that's DOA. Okay, well, what's his link? Okay, drop a link to him and people sub up to him." So people get new subs from people restreaming them. They actually do. So just remember that anytime that you're restreaming somebody else, that you're actually promoting them. Those doghouse, giveaways are great content. Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm going to do another video out there. Absolutely. There's Rose Wars. He's saying, that's Crackhead Kenny saying, "I turned on DOA. Oh, you turned on him. Okay, he didn't turn on you." Well, I don't know what the story is there of why that happened. Also, I want to know what the story is of a Canada RV and his daughter. Like, what happened between Canada RV and his daughter? Because I noticed that he said something about me and something about his daughter. And I don't know what that is, that he thinks that I apparently said something about his daughter, and I don't know anything about his daughter. I didn't even know that she was relevant in any of his streams. I'd never heard of her before, don't know anything about her, but yet he doesn't like me because of something about his daughter. So what is the deal? Aardvark, good to see you. Anybody know anything about RV's daughter and why he would be, so-called throwing me under the bus? And yeah, exactly. Packing him now. That's about it too. Yeah, what exactly is with his daughter? We're talking about Canada RV here now, and why he would be saying something like about me and something about his daughter. Yeah, exactly. DOA wannabe wears a crown cape of some sorts. Prove me wrong. DOA wannabe. Not anymore, Troy. He's not a friend of DOA's anymore. He was a friend of him. He did support him because I remember going in and trying to explain to Crackhead Kenny back when he had that handle, that, hey, DOA is, he'll throw you under the bus, whatever, something like that. And you're like supporting him at that time. I'm going, well, I'm never going to tell him, what DOA is really like. But I guess you'll find out all on your own. And sure enough, he ended up turning on DOA for whatever reason. What is that? Allegedly, Barbecue did something to a picture of his daughter, is what I heard. Okay. But, okay, so is it because Barbecue would be coming into my chat and promoting his channel? And because I know he doesn't like me because of the trolls. He goes, Tommy's just a bunch of trolls. All he has is a bunch of trolls in his channel, and all you trolls can stay over there, Fifi in there. Hey, good to see you there, Fifi. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was there with that whole Canada RV thing there, because I didn't know anything about it, and all I know is that Bulletin Barbecue is well known, and people complain about him trolling them and doxing them and doing all kind of shit. He never did anything to me personally, and anything that he did to somebody else, I'm clueless about it. I have no idea what he did to other people. So, what am I going to say? He comes in my chat and promotes his channel and whatever, uses the bot to do that. And there you go. Why do you have these shit ads, Tommy Temper? Because I make two cents off, because people very rarely super chat my channel. So we play the ads on my channel because I get a couple of pennies off of those ads there. Really, honestly, I don't, if you saw how much money that I made off of YouTube ads, you'd laugh and you'd go, what, are you going to buy a couple of bubble gum with that or something, because that's all you're going to get. Which one?
Mango or guava?
Mango. Yeah, I think mango is a little better than guava. Okay, I got a mango juice here. Look at this. It's a really specialty kind of a little bottle of drink here, mango. So I need that for my throat here because water doesn't do it, doesn't hack it. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got a new Black Friday item in here today. Let me show it to you. Oops. It's this item right here. It's a little, it's a coffee cup. Let's see, you turn it on and it flashes and it heats up to a certain temperature. You can actually adjust the temperature up and down, and then it will go do that. And it's a coffee cup warmer and the coffee cup. And you set that on there, and there you've got the coffee cup warmer with your coffee cup on it, because I found that I'd be making, a cup of coffee in that Keurig machine there in the morning, and by the time I was down to like half a cup, it would be cold already, So this thing, if they were smart, they would actually make a cup that was completely flat on the bottom here. But, it has a little indentation there. This was about $50 Canadian on Amazon. And it's really nice because it's got a digital readout on there, and it heats up to about actually over the boiling point, about 230 degrees or something like that, so that you can keep that coffee. And actually the coffee in the cup is cooler than what the display says, so it actually heats it up to over that boiling point, and you have a nice warm cup of coffee. So yeah, I bought this, and this thing just arrived today in from the Amazon, and it's the Black Friday special. So check it out if you're interested in this. I don't have a link to it or anything like that, but this thing here is actually and I tried it out here today too, and it works like a hot damn. It's really good. And you don't necessarily have to put this cup on it, but you can put any kind of a cup on it if you don't like the cup that it comes with. But I decided to get a cup that it comes with because it's a metal cup, and metal on top of this thing, because it's metal on the top there. It will transfer the heat more effectively to the cup than, say, if you had a ceramic cup or something like that. And you know how ceramic cups have a indentation in the bottom of it there, so then you end up not having as good heat transfer. So they recommend using a cup that has a completely flat bottom. So there you go. Yeah, the ads are for you. I don't know. What are they advertising? Viagra or something like that? I don't know. I haven't seen an ad. I actually have YouTube Premium, and if you pay your couple of bucks a month there, you get YouTube Premium, and the YouTube Premium gives you lots of other stuff there. You got YouTube Music, and you remove all of those ads. You don't see any ads at all, and there's a bunch of other benefits to having YouTube Premium. And I have it here because when I'm restreaming other people, I don't want to restream their ads. So if they have a monetized channel, people like you that don't have a sub or aren't subscribed to YouTube Premium see all the ads. So I don't want to have ads coming out on the content that I'm restreaming. But if you get an ad while watching me, it's because I'm making a couple of cents off of this stream. Like I said, I'm not sitting here. I'm not going to do this for nothing, right? Other people, they go live, like even Red, even a guy like Red. You know what I mean? If you know Red Squirrel, well, what is it? Red Pirate Captain, whatever. He's on there all the time going, I need monies or something. Right on his title, he'll put on his title, need monies or give me monies or where's the monies or something like that, and he'll be in there grifting for money, and the grannies will be giving him money like crazy, stuff like that. So even guys that have some kind of a channel that apparently isn't about money or at all. Well, yeah, he wouldn't be doing it if he wasn't making a couple bucks. Red would be long gone a long time ago if he didn't make a couple bucks off of it. There's Sun Honey Studio. Look at that. Look who has a wrench. Look who has a wrench. Sun Honey. You know why you have a wrench? You know why I left you with the wrench? Number one, you don't abuse the wrench. Number two, you probably know how to turn on those switches in the back end there to make it subs only on the channel. Look we're at 8889. We're one away from 8900. One away. The subs went down. I don't know what the hell happened there, but if you're sitting there watching and you're not subbed up to my channel, if you're on that vertical watching, hit that subscribe button. We want to see the number up here that you can't see because actually I should move that thing. Hang on. Let me move it over my head here. Right here. I'll move it right here. Okay, there's my sub number, and hang on, let me go like that. There's my sub number right up at the top there, and let's see if we can make the subs go up there to 8888. Oh man, we went down. We're trying to hit 8900, but anyways, that's a cool number. I kind of like that. It's like 666, except it's 888. Let's go. I actually missed it when I was at 888 on the way up. We went up and we were almost at 8900, and now we're backing back down again. But I didn't see it hit 8888, so that's pretty cool to see that in there. If you're watching on the vertical stream, hit that sub button. We want to see this go up to 8900, and we're so close to 8900. Come on, you guys. I'll play you a little bit of music or something. Let's go. We can do it. I know we can do it. Oh, yeah.
Who's your daddy?
I don't know, but he's somewhere out there. Woo! Benny Hill Show. Oh, no, we lost another sub. We're actually going down because the trolls are all unsubbing. They're watching the show and they're unsubbing. Oh, my God. I don't know what's going to happen here. If you're on the vertical and you're just scrolling by, hit that subscribe button because we want to see that go up to 8,900. Let's see. Come on, you guys. Go to it. We know you can do it. Let's do it. It's a clown show. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's Turkey Day. Turkey Day for all you American friends out there. Good to see you. Turkey Day. I know there was that Thanksgiving parade out there in New York. I was watching all the dancing girls and the bands playing and stuff like that. It was looking pretty cool. So happy Thanksgiving to all of our American friends. See, that's why he bans me, because you guys are saying that he's an idiot and stuff like that. He's watching here. He sees that kind of stuff. And then he goes, well, I don't like Tommy Temper because he's got a bunch of trolls in his chat and his trolls are calling me an idiot. So I'm going to ban Tommy Temper from my gig. So there you go. KK smokes blunts while he's driving and gets away with it because he's a snitch. Oh, no, Dory. Which Dory is that? Let's see. Not a what? .com? Not a what? Can't quite read that. I'm not sure what that is there. Anyways, you need to put bigger writing on there so that we can read that, Dor. Is that Dory? I don't know if that's Dory Wizzy's sub or whatever. Yeah, Wizzy was what we're talking about. Well, yeah, he was throwing Wizzy under the bus there and all kind of stuff like that. RV is scum of the earth, says Christopher. Okay, well, you guys know Canada RV then quite well. And apparently he has a lot of haters. I don't know. But he likes Kinna, though. He apparently likes Kinna because he's always talking about Elm and Kinna and Ms. Red there. And you guys are all seem to be friends of him, whatever. So there you go. Yeah, dude, you're in the wrong group to convince people about Troy. Troy's actually a pretty good guy. I like Troy. You know, about almost everyone in here is actually a pretty good person. And turn off Garbage Man. Yeah, exactly. Turn them off. Turn them off. We all know him. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if Canada RV, if he's drinking or something, and then he turns mean, and it's the alcohol that makes him turn a little bit mean towards people. And then the next day he's feeling good again and, more liking people or whatever. But he likes Kinna. He seems to like, Alm and Kinna because he doesn't ban them. He doesn't say, he might say some bad stuff about them, but never enough to ban them. And, why he's banning me, I don't know. I don't know if he's doing it for, shits and giggles or getting more people over there. But he doesn't really care about whether people watch him or not. If he bans you from the channel, well, obviously he doesn't want you coming back. He wants you going away, and that's it. You're not retaining water. Serious question. Maybe it's the lighting or something. Yeah, I'm getting fatter. I'm eating more stuff, and it's just like that. I'm retaining water. I'm looking a little more around here. I can feel like I'm a little bit fatter or whatever. That's good.
A message from the government of Canada.
Oh, yeah.
What the dog doing?
You can't touch this.
Oh, yeah.
You can't touch this.
But I'm feeling good. Guess what? If I'm not retaining water, but I'm putting on a little more weight, whatever. And because, if I ever get sick, you know how if you're really skinny and you get sick, well, then you die. So in my case here, if I get sick, well, I've got a little bit of body weight to live off of. Or if I ever get like stranded out in the forest or something like that, like let's say we take a trip up to the Rocky Mountains and we see some wild horses or something and we go following them off into the forest somewhere and we get stranded out there, at least I can live like a few days without having to eat or whatever, you know what I mean? Or if I end up in the hospital or something, and they're pumping saline into me or whatever, I've got a little bit of fat to live off of. So it's actually of a benefit to be a little bit overweight. Not a lot overweight, but yeah, there you go. I lost your orange filter. It's a lot of it is lighting here too. Like I have two of these ring lights, the circular ring lights. I've got one there and one there. And I do have them turned on to giving a kind of a yellowish glow, but not quite orange. But I do have, let me see here. If I go into my settings here, my camera, hang on, I'll show you here. Okay, these are the things that I can do here. Let me put this mic down a bit here so that you can see me. We can go in here and retouch. I don't have anything turned on here at all. But if I go into custom, and then I think I had something turned on there. Like, for example, I can make my face narrower if you want. Let's see. Is that more narrow? I don't know. That's more narrow. Or there's wider. Length. Let's see. I can make my face less less of a length on it here. Let's see. Try it again here. Try it again. Okay, this is live. Come on. Live artificial intelligence coming in here. Okay, there's my face. Not quite as long. There's back to long again. V shape. More of a V shape there on the bottom of my face. How about that? Is that, that makes me look a lot better there. Okay, having, pulls in my bottom of my face there a little bit there. How about my cheekbones here? Cheeks, pull those cheeks in a little bit there. Pulls my head in a little bit there too. Chin, let's get that chin in there. Oh, it makes the chin not quite as low. So I can pull in my chin, pull in my cheekbones, make more of a V shape, and cut the length of my face, and make my face a little more narrow. So there. Now I'm looking a lot better there. I'm definitely, maybe I'll leave it like that because, and I know you guys are like, oh, they're Tommy's using the AI or whatever the hell you want to call it there. What do they call it here? Beauty retouch. There you go. I instantly lost a lot of weight there. Okay, let me see what else we can do here. Eyes. Oh, let me brighten my eyes a little bit here. Let's see. No, that doesn't do too much. Oh, that was the wrong one. Dark circles. What's that? Okay, hang on. Oh, look at that. That's really fixing me up a little bit there. Let's see. I got, makeup. Hang on. Here's normal. Dreamlike. Ambiance. Earth tone. Grapefruit. What's grapefruit? There's grapefruit. Smoky eyes. Smoky. Oh, there's the level. The level wasn't turned up enough. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. How about that? That's smoky. Let's go through them again. There's natural. Dreamlike. Hi guys. What are you up to? Okay. There you go. What's that one? I don't know. Ambiance. Oh, hang on. There you go. Give you a little bit of ambiance. Hey guys, what are you up to? Dreamlike. Let's go to the dreamlike one. Here, let's see. Oh, look at that. Maybe I need that one. More dreamlike. Earth tone. Earth tone. Here comes earth tone. There, this is earth tone. Grapefruit. In there, looking good. Looks good. I can be more native. Oh, hang on. Classic. Man. Look at it. Even adjusted my hat there. Look at it. How about this one? Does that one look better? That one there, I look pretty washed out. It really gets rid of almost all of my stuff there. Here's the custom one that we've been working on here. Yeah, I like how it does the eyes there. That's pretty good. Ambiance. Smoky. Smoky is the best, I think. Hey guys, does that look pretty good? Let's see. The chat is probably going bananas. You ladies need this one here. You need this setup that I have here so that you can beautify yourself. Angie, where's Angie? Everyone always complains about the way Angie looks. Oh, silly. Hey, Rose Wars, you need this setup here for sure. So you can really make yourself really appealing to all the ladies out there. Yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, here's me normally here. Let's see, what else did I mess up there? Select. This is me with nothing on here, okay? Nothing. And here's me customized. Okay, so you guys are saying, yeah, you got to do stuff like that. I don't know about that. You know, I like good old me. Good old me, the way I am, is probably the best. So I come on here as good old me. This is normal right here. This is normal, and this is customized, okay? What do you think? Somebody said that, you're retaining water or something like that. No, I'm not. I'm actually feeling kind of thin lately. I think I've lost some weight in an instant. I'm too sexy. Where's that song? Oh yeah. Okay, back to normal here again. Okay, so if you guys think that I put this stuff on, I don't. I have the ability to do it, but I don't play with that stuff at all. Okay, I don't retouch my face. I just come on here as normal, but sometimes between the daytime and nighttime, my lighting changes, plus the things that are on my displays here change, plus I have a big screen TV that is right in the middle of everything there, and if it has something on the screen, it'll influence the lighting here, and it will indeed make my face look more orange or blue or whatever. Stop chair dancing, yeah. Yeah, well, gotta have some fun. But anyways, you Quack, you've actually you have seen me in real life. Gonna say I have not looked at you in real life. Yes, you have, because we went out for lunch, so you know exactly what I look like in real life. Yeah, I'm boring. Yeah, exactly. Hey, kidda, don't be nice, because otherwise we'll have the mod that's in here that's watching you might do something to you, like give you a timeout, but we don't want that to happen. But at the moment here, I have to eat my lunch, or supper rather, because I started my stream here and it's already 8 o'clock, but I didn't eat supper here yet. So I'm going to do my supper thing, and then I will come back after supper. So I'm going to drop the stream here. I just wanted to do a little stream about those people in particular in my title. Has everyone gone berserk? Rachel Gilmore deletes my comments. Canada RV bans me from his channel. And maybe we'll do a panel. I'll come back and we'll do a panel. But otherwise, I've got some new music that you guys have all heard. I'll just play a couple of songs there. Oh, actually, I forget what this one is here. Yeah, the outro for my nighttime show. It's like a takeoff from the Coast to Coast show. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll catch you in a little bit.